Hi children, today we'll see the module 2. In water we'll see module 2. In module 1 already we discussed about the what are the source of the water. Mostly the rain is the source of the water. And we saw how the water is evaporating from the ocean and from the atmosphere, condensation, again in the form of the precipitation, how it is reaching to the ground in the form of rain. This all processes is called water cycle. Already we discussed, and we discussed about the importance of the water also, how to save the water. See here, one boy is saying, how does my sister save water? At home, how? And at school. My sister, she never brushes her teeth under a running tap. So we cannot use a running tap while brushing. So much water will waste. Instead of that, we can fill the water in the mug, then we can use. Next one, she never washes vegetables and fruits under a running tap. Instead of that, she fill the water in a bowl and she will clean the wash the vegetables. That water she will use for other purpose, pouring for the plants. Next one, she never takes a shower bath long time. So when we are doing shower bath long time, the water will waste. Next one, she fixes a dripping tap. So when sometimes the taps will leak, no, that time she will fixes the taps properly, close the taps properly. This all she is doing at home. So everybody at home we can follow this to save the water. At school, so always we are in the school, how we have to save the water. So she never forgets to close the tap when the running tap is there. When she open any for purpose for a tap, immediately she will close the tap. Always turn off a dripping tap. Any leakage is there in the tap, automatically she turn off that leaking the taps. She never plays a water games. Sometimes some children, they will to enjoy, they will play the water games, no. So when we are playing with the water wasted. So she never used to like that water games. She reuses water to water the flowers, means plants. When the water is used for any purpose, that water again she will reuse for planting the trees at school. So everybody at home, at school, where we are at working place, we have to save the water. Now today we'll see our topic, distribution of water. So already we discussed, the earth is covered with 3/4 of the water, 1/4 only land is there. Then this 3/4 water, this much water is there. Then so many times we will listen this water scarcity, and some countries they face the water scarcity. Why 3/4 water is there, no? Why we are getting the water shortage of the water? Because what the water is available on the surface of the earth, this 3/4 water, this is not fresh water. Some are with the saline water, means it consists the salt. Only little percent is the fresh water. See the distribution of water here. Here ocean contain 97.3 saline water only. 97%, nearly 97% saline water. We are using only 2.7 as the fresh water. This only you can use for our consumption. And this 2.7 also, it is not available everywhere. Some is ice caps. 2% is in ice cap only. We cannot use. This groundwater only we are using. The groundwater only 0.68%. This percent only we are using. And here freshwater lakes, inland seas 0.009. In some places they will use the lake water also. Next, this is the salt lakes we cannot use. And atmosphere, this is in the vapor form. Next one, rivers, fresh water is 0.0001, means only 2.7% is the fresh water. That's why so many countries they are facing the water problem. Only 2.7 fresh water, that more is in the ice caps, less percentage in the river. And this 97% saline water in the ocean, we cannot use the only they will make the salt from the saline water, only that use. We cannot use for any domestic purpose or any industrial purpose or any irrigational purpose. We cannot use the ocean water. Because of this one, we are getting the shortage of the water. Next topic, we will see the ocean circulation. Here ocean circulation means ocean, we have 5 oceans are there, no? In this ocean, the water will move from one place to another place, from one ocean to another ocean. That is called the circulation, movement of the water in the ocean. The ocean water, it has 3 movements. One is the waves, second one is the tides, third one is the ocean current. Now in detail we'll see the waves. Now see the waves, how the water is moving in the ocean. Can you observe any time in the ocean? When you will go to enjoy, will go to the seashore, no? Beaches will go, no? Can you saw any time like this? See here in the ocean how the water is moving. This is called the waves. This is called the waves. So this movement of the water, because of the wind pressure on the surface of the water. In the ocean, like this water is then on the surface, the wind pushes like this, it apply the pressure. Wind has the pressure, it pushes the water to move like this. This type of movement is called the waves. In the ocean, because of the wind pressure, the water is moving. This is called the waves. Now see here tsunami. Anytime you observe this tsunami, we can see in the TV news, no, some places affected by the tsunami, most damage to the people and the near coastal area. See the tsunami, how it occur. So what how it will occur in the ocean. So here how on the surface of the earth, how we are getting the earthquake, like that same in the water also, under the ocean. Under the ocean, because of the earthquake or sometimes volcanic eruption took place, then the water will get the movement, then they will come to the shore. This is the coastal area, they are coming in the coastal area. So see here how a tsunami works. Most tsunamis are caused by undersea earthquakes. See here, this is the ocean water, no? This is the ocean water. See here under the sea, this is the oceanic crust. This is the oceanic crust. Under the ocean, you see here earthquake occur. This circles are there, no? This is epic center. Here earthquake occur. So under the sea, because of the earthquake, otherwise sometimes landslides also. See here this land is there, no? During rainy season this land will move to the ocean. This then this water rise like this, it rises because it may be because of the earthquake, or it may be because of the landslide, or it may be because of the volcanic activity. Sometimes here volcanic eruption, and even meteorites. Meteorites means from the sky, they will fall on the force on the water, so automatically water will rise. See here, actually this is the normal, ocean water is the normal. So when the earthquake occur, so like this, see here, this is a tsunami. Now this tsunami reaches to the coastal area. This is the coastal area. See here how the man is running because of this water. When the tsunami occur, nearly for 1 hour, the speed of the tsunami is 750 kilometers. We can't imagine. So it will affect to the mostly coastal areas, damage to the property. And underwater earthquake occur when a plate shift. See here plates shift abruptly and pushes water upward with a tremendous force. They were pushing, so the water will come to the coastal area with great force. Low and fast waves are generated on all the directions across the ocean, some traveling as fast as 600 million per hour, miles per hour. As waves enter shallower water, they compress, their speed slows, and they build a height. See, like this here. Like this, they will come, the waves compress like this and they push height. Like this height they are coming. The wave height increases and associated currents intensely become a threat to life and property. Here people may die who are there in the seashore. Otherwise near the coastal villages are there, no, fishermen, this all they will live near the coastal areas, no, who are there in the coastal area, for their life also damage and the property, what the lands they have, everything they will lose. Now see 5 important facts of the tsunami. About 80% of the tsunamis happen within the Pacific Ocean. 5 oceans are there, no, Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Arctic Ocean, Antarctic Ocean, Indian Ocean. Among these all, we can see near the Pacific Ocean. Tsunamis more are in the Pacific Ocean. Next slide we can see the ring of fire, Pacific ring of the fire. Next one, tsunamis can travel at a speed about 500 miles or 805 kilometer speed. 805 kilometer speed an hour. If it is better not to swim. So when we are in the beach, that time tsunami occur. We cannot swim in the water, but rather grab a floating object during a tsunami. Tsunamis retain their energy, meaning they can travel across entire ocean with a limited energy loss. So here the tsunamis, they will move very fast, they not require the energy also. The tsunamis is also commonly known as killer waves. Normal waves are there now. In before slides we saw waves. Because of the wind speed on the surface of the ocean water is moving, that is called the waves. These waves will not damage to any people or property. They are inside the ocean only. Just ocean water will move up and down. Waves means the ocean water will move up and down in the ocean only. It will not come to the coastal area. But the tsunamis, during the tsunami, the ocean water reaches to the coastal area, damage to the life of the people and the property. That's why these are called the tsunamis, are called the killer waves. Now see here, we saw, no, discussed about the Pacific ring of fire. No, see here, this is called the Pacific ring of fire. Why it is called the Pacific ring of fire? Because it is the Pacific Ocean. Because it is the Pacific Ocean. So here near the Pacific Ocean only we'll get so many tsunamis. In this area only we get all the tsunamis. That's why it is a danger place. That's why it is called the Pacific ring of fire. Now we'll see some famous tsunamis. Now see here, the famous tsunamis are when they are occur and the more damage to the life and to the property. December 26, 2004 in Indian Ocean. See here, you see this is our India, no? Our Indian Ocean is there, no? In Indian Ocean, see here, the earthquake occur. When the earthquake occurred in Indian Ocean, tsunami came in December 2004. This is Andaman Islands are there no here in India. These Andaman Islands, last Indira Point is there. That was submerged. Here Andaman and Nicobar Islands are there. Last one Indira Point is there. Because of this tsunami, that Indira Point submerged in the ocean water. Next one say November 4, 1952, the magnitude, earthquake magnitude on the Richter scale 8.2 means it is severe earthquake. Kamchatka Peninsula, this is peninsula no, near Japan. 3 sides water. You know no, peninsula means this one covered 3 sides water. 1, 2, 3, this 3 sides. Next one March 11, 2011. Pacific coast of Japan. Here Japan is there, no? This is the Japan. This is the Japan. There earthquake occur and a tsunami came. Now see here, this is South America. This is South America. North America, South America. May 22nd, 1960. The earthquake on Richter scale is 9.5. More severe. This earthquake is more severe. And in the place of child. This one. Next one see here again. March 28, 1964. The on Richter scale 8.4. It is in Alaska. This is Alaska. Next one Aleutian Island. This also in Alaska. These are the important tsunamis. Means so many tsunamis will occur, but these are major and destructive tsunamis. So today's task of the day is you have to collect the information on the tsunami. What should we do to protect ourselves from the tsunami? Suppose the people are in the coastal area, they have to take some precautions. Know how to they protect. You have to write. Thank you, children.